Good morning. It's Paul Georgi from Allendale. It's January 12th, Thursday morning, and the USDA report is out. They certainly have given us surprises again, as historically noted here the last few days. We'll start with production. They put the corn yield at 147.2. That's about a bushel higher than what the trade was expecting. Put the actual production at 12.358 billion bushels. That's higher than what the trade was expecting. And the soybeans kept the yield about the same, raised it a tenth of a bushel to 41.5, and put production at 3,056,000. The grain stocks next, the huge surprise there. Corn, grain stocks, quarterly stocks, 9.64 billion bushel. The trade was expecting 9.3 billion, 300 million more bushel almost in corn ending stocks. Soybean ending stocks, 2.36 billion bushel. Trade was looking for 2.3. Wheat ending stocks actually a little lower, so suggesting we possibly are using more there as feed. Ending stocks numbers is where the surprise comes and will cause the market to be under pressure here today. Corn ending stocks, 846. They only lowered it 2,000 bushel, or 200,000 bushel, excuse me, and compared to the 848 that was forecasted last month. The trade was expecting 749, which considerably different than what the trade has. And where did it come from? It looks like it came in the usage categories, the exports, and also they did increase that production number compared to what the trade was looking for. So therefore, coming up with ending stocks along that line. But the big surprise in ending stocks is in the soybeans. Soybean ending stocks, they raised to 275,000 bushel, or 275 million bushel. The compared to a trade estimate of 233. Significant increase there. Where did it come from? It came from production. They increased production of soybeans. They reduced the crush number. They reduced the export number in order to get that type of an increase in soybeans. Wheat ending stocks also higher than what the trade was expecting, but lower than last month. Wheat seedings, another surprise. The wheat seedings for all wheat was 41.9 million acres. The trade was expecting about 40.9. An increase came in the hard red winter wheat, also in the soft red winter wheat, and that was the area where trade was expecting a huge reduction in soft red winter wheat plantings. Came in at 8.37 million acres, which is about 500, almost 600 million acres more than what trade was expecting there. The world ending stocks, corn was higher, soybeans higher, and wheat was higher on the numbers there. But we've been talking about and getting hyped up in a rally on Argentina. What did USDA do there? They did lower Argentina corn production from 29 down to 26 million metric tons. They lowered the soybean production in Argentina from 52 down to 50.5, and they lowered the Brazilian production from 75 down to 74. But lowering those numbers still leaves us with world numbers that are larger than last month. So all in all, when you look at the numbers, it suggests we're going to be lower here this morning. Some early calls are 15 to 20 lower in the corn, 25 to 30 lower in the soybeans. My guess is as we get closer to the opening, we will be possibly lower than that, as this market had rallied overnight and got some more longs into the market. So would expect that we could see some pressure there. We did have export sales. They continue to be dismal. Corn, 298,000 metric tons compared to 300 to 600 is what was expected. Soybeans, 433. Wheat, 438. Very dismal export sales for this time of year. The macro markets might provide us some support. We're seeing some weakness in the dollar, strength in the crude oil. But with the overall data today, would expect that we will be sharply lower on the opening. And we'll see, stay in touch with Allendale's research. We'll give you some more exact calls here as we get a little closer to the opening. If you got any questions, give us a call, 800-262-7538. And don't forget to sign up for that Allendale conference coming up here in about 10 days. So you can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish you a very successful trading day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning.